Episode 10 of MobLand begins with Kevin surrounded by spatters of blood while he rants to Rusby's dead body about his messy life. He's known about Bella and her connection to Conrad for a while, along with the truth about Eddie's parentage. It's here we get confirmation that his father is Conrad, not Kevin. He's tried hard to keep everything together, but it's all become too much for him and something had to give. Who is the mole? Harry shows up and reunites with Kevin while he brings his guys in to clean the place up and dispose of Rusby's body. They eventually drive down to the dock where Harry is waiting for O'Hara. It turns out she's the real mole of the family. She's been working with Richie for over a year, topped up on fentanyl and whispering secrets to the enemy. Through her answers, Harry realizes she's not the only one giving Richie info, given she never mentioned the situation involving Archie, or what went down in Antwerp. Richie does trust her, though, so Harry uses her to get to him and end this war before it's too late. Harry lets her go and promises to call her, leaving O'Hara dumbfounded as she walks away. With Conrad and Maeve in prison, it's coming down to crunch time. One of these families, the Harrigans or the Stevensons, could well be running the entire game when this is all said and done, so they need to move quickly. Kevin shows up to see Conrad while he's behind bars and tells him O'Hara is their rat. He also goes on to tell Conrad that he's making big changes and is going to reshape the Harrigan name in his own image as head of the family. Conrad scoffs and jokes about, but Kevin is being deadly serious here. Does Eddie learn the truth? At the same time, Maeve speaks to Eddie and encourages him to kill Harry, then go after Serafina. From behind this glass, she has far less influence than before, but her tongue is still razor sharp. When she suggests that she and Eddie be king and queen, she reveals that Conrad is his real father. Eddie heads back to see Bella next and after cursing his mom out, demands that he be taken seriously and not be lied to anymore. Now, interestingly, this chat occurs just after Bella checks the news, where her father is reeling after recordings of his illicit dealings have been made public. Bella apologizes to Eddie for what happened with Conrad, but unfortunately, Eddie has heard enough. He chokes her out and almost kills her, until Harry's guys stop him with a swift punch to the gut. What happens to Alice? Meanwhile, Kat phones Serafina and suggests they broker a deal together and discuss the future. She's interested to hear more while Alice and Colin close out their deal with a catch. Colin double-crosses Alice and has his men drug her and take her away, working with Richie and giving him the all-clear to press ahead. It seems like everything has been resolved, but there's a wild card here. Harry rings O'Hara and gives her a plan to follow. It's quite straightforward and involves Richie believing he's in charge when in reality, he's playing right into Kevin and Harry's hands. Does the plan go ahead? Richie's men show up at O'Hara's office waiting for Harry, but without Paul O'Donnell. He hangs back and eventually hits the trigger, blowing the office up and all of Richie's men with it. Another group arrive at the safe house, who are also hit, while the remaining Harrigans rush through the woods. As for Harry and Kevin, they show up at Richie's bar, where Kevin doesn't hesitate, shooting O'Hara and then Richie. Harry and Kevin also uncover the recording of the planted, evidence from inside Alice's car, which Kevin and Harry can use to get Conrad and Maeve out. They intend to let them hang for a bit first, while Colin shows up with the police at Richie's pub and sees the devastation for himself. Does Harry leave with Kat? Harry shows up to see Kat, who makes him an offer. She wants to take out all the Harrigans in one fell swoop and needs his intel to make that happen. If he doesn't play ball, then Kat will end up an enemy. Harry tells her to go fuck herself and walks away, loyal to the Harrigans until the end. Back at the Harrigan estate, Bella speaks to Kevin about the future. He wants her by his side and she goes on to admit she's known about his nightmares and the ordeal inside the prison for a long time. He talks in his sleep and she's put the pieces together. Bella understands what he's going through, admitting that her father raped her for years as a child, going some way to explain exactly why she wanted to take revenge. Bella promises to be by his side, and this heart-to-heart works well to solidify their ties together. How does MobLand Season 1 end? Meanwhile, Harry reunites with Gina and Jan. It's far less warm than the reunion we just saw, as they wind up arguing together about the future and what's been happening. Jan lashes out with the knife and winds up stabbing him right in the chest. Harry shrugs it off and sits down, with the knife still in his chest, joking that she has his full attention now. As for Conrad, he's the big man in campus at the prison, and revels in the applause as he looks set to reclaim his empire, bringing this season to an end.